What is going on, college hoops fans? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my top 10 transfer pickups from this offseason. These are all going to be guys who are going to have a major impact on their team and in their league. So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We do a ton of college basketball content here on the channel. And hit that like button. That helps spread the video around to more college basketball fans and helps grow this awesome community that we have here on YouTube. Without further ado, let's get it started. Alright guys, coming in at number 10, I have David Jones. Now this is one of the better players from the Big East Conference last season at DePaul. He's transferring from DePaul, staying in league to St. John's, and he put up solid numbers last season. He can put up 15 and 10. I think he'll do that again for the Red Storm, maybe even get better. And I think that St. John's are sleepers in the Big East this year and sleepers to make the NCAA tournament. And if they do, David Jones will be a big reason for that. At number 9, guys, I have the mullet man himself, transferring from the Baylor Bears, where he won a national championship and was a big part of it, because what he does not show up in the box score. He draws a lot of charges. He can switch on to almost anyone on the court when he is on defense, and he can shoot the ball. He is one of the better 3-and-D players in the country, and I think this is so huge for what Illinois has been doing. Illinois has been doing some amazing things this offseason, and I'm excited to watch their team play next year. At number 8, we have last season's Big 12 Freshman of the Year, Tyrese Hunter. He was at Iowa State. He is an amazing shooter. He can put up points, and he can also play make and find his teammates. He gets the assist as well, and he is also staying in league as he is transferring over to Chris Beard and Texas, where they have a ton of guard depth and talent in their backcourt. I'm excited to watch this Texas team because I think putting Tyrese Hunter on this team may make Texas national championship contenders, and I am not even joking when I say that. I think that Texas are going to be contenders to win the Big 12, and if you are contenders to win the Big 12, which in my opinion is the best league in college basketball, then you are contenders to win the national championship. I mean, that guard depth is insane. They also have Timmy Allen down there in the paint. This team is looking good, and Tyrese Hunter might put them over the top, so that is why he's coming in here at number 8. At number 7, I have Kendrick Davis, transferring from SMU over to Memphis, and I think that this is such a huge pickup for Memphis because they lost Durham to the NBA draft. They're losing Imani Bates. He is yet to decide where he is going to go next year. So to pick up Kendrick Davis, who is a solid 20 points per game scorer, to add to your backcourt is such a huge pickup for Penny Hardaway, and I believe that will keep them competitive in the AAC. Now, I don't think that they are going to win their conference because Houston is just another animal, but Kendrick Davis will keep them in it and maybe get them to the NCAA tournament. At number 6, we have Fardaws Aimaq, transferring from Utah State over to Texas Tech, and I really like what Mark Adams is doing here. That front court duo of him and Kevin O'Banner is going to be nasty. Now, last season, he averaged a solid 18 points and 14 rebounds a game. Now, we'll see how that translates from the Mountain West to the Big 12, but I believe he can put up similar numbers and is going to have a big year because there are a lot of players on this Red Raider team that can score. You might see those numbers drop down a little bit, but that doesn't mean that his impact won't be there because he is an awesome player. At number 5, we have another big man transferring over from a mid-major to a Power 5 school, and that is Johnni Broome. He's transferring from Morehead State to Auburn, and this is such a huge pickup for Auburn, not only because they lost Walker Kessler, and Johnni Broome is an amazing replacement. He's literally maybe the best big man in the transfer portal this offseason. That is such a huge pickup, and I watched Johnni Broome as a freshman. He was a demon in the post. Like, he is so good, and I'm excited to watch him at Auburn. I think this is such a big pickup for Bruce Pearl, and this is going to keep them competitive in the SEC and in the NCAA tournament. At number 4, I have Isiaih Mosley, and he transferred over from Missouri State to Mizzou, and Missouri is a team that got a lot of transfer pickups offseason, and they got a lot of guards out of the transfer portal. But I think Isiaih Mosley is by far the best pickup. Last season, he can average 20 points per game, and I'm excited to see what he can do in the SEC, and I actually just made a video about this. I think Missouri are sleepers in the SEC and sleepers to make the NCAA tournament because of Isiaih Mosley. Like, he puts them in that position to make the tournament, and I'm excited to watch Mizzou. I think Missouri basketball could be back, and I am on that hype train. I like Isiaih Mosley a lot, and I love this pickup by new head coach Dennis Gates. At number 3, I have Nijel Pack, and he was an awesome player for Kansas State in the Big 12 last season. He put up big-time numbers as a freshman. He can put up 20 points per game, and he is one of the better shooters in the entire country. And Miami has him, and this is a big pickup because last year Miami made it to the Elite 8, but they are losing some guys. They are bringing back Isaiah Wong, so that will be an awesome backcourt with Pack and Wong. But if they did not pick him up, I'm not so sure how competitive Miami would be next season, but because of this pickup, and they also picked up Omer Norchad, Miami is making moves. At number 3, I have Baylor Scheierman, and he is transferring over to Creighton. He is one of the best shooters in the country. He can also make very well, and that's why Creighton is going to be so much fun to watch next year. They have so many guys who can shoot the ball, play defense, and move the basketball around. I mean, this whole team is about to be lighting it up behind the arc, and I believe that this move makes Creighton national championship contenders and definitely contenders to win the Big East. In my opinion, it's probably a two-headed race between Creighton and Villanova in the Big East, and I would give the edge to Creighton right now. I'm very excited to watch this Blue Jays squad play next year. They're going to be one of, if not the funnest teams to watch next season, and I am excited. Baylor Scheierman is an awesome player, and I love this pickup. National championship contenders, Creighton Blue Jays, mark it down right now. And number 1, you guys probably know who it is because he has not been mentioned in this video yet, and that is Malachi Smith, transferring from Chattanooga over to Gonzaga, and he is going to flourish at Gonzaga. I mean, he averaged 20 points per game at Chattanooga last season with great shooting splits, an excellent rebounder at the guard position. I love this pickup. I mean, if any team in the country would have picked up Malachi Smith, it probably still would have been number 1, but because it's Gonzaga and they brought Drew Timme back, this team is looking stacked, and they are one of the national championship favorites next season. Everyone's already saying that Gonzaga is going to be the best team in the country next year. I'm not going to go that far, but they are definitely on that top tier because of Malachi Smith. So that is going to do it. That is my top 10. Let me know who you guys think got snubbed because there are a lot of great transfer pickups from this offseason. I might have to do a part 2 because there are so many good players that entered the transfer portal this past season. But these are 10 guys that I know will have an impact in their leagues and on their new teams. So let me know who got snubbed. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 of this. And subscribe if you guys are new. It's been your boy Danny. Thank you so much for watching.